Hello, hello, hello. YouTube, it is Dr. Lisa. We're going to see if I can do a quick sound check. Thank you all for being here. We are going to get our mic going in just a moment. Thank you all for joining. This is my 10 o'clock live. Hello, hello, hello. Make sure you guys can hear. Okay, I think the sound check is good. All right, we have sound. Appreciate you guys. I had it on low. As you guys can tell, I did not come back yesterday. I was feeling under the weather. I'm still under the weather. So we're gonna get through this. we're gonna get. I shouldn't have done that. We're gonna get through this. So I appreciate you all being here. I feel a little bit better, but definitely is still recovering. Hey, how you doing, pals? How are you, friend? Oh gosh, yes. Thank you for the hearts. I am still struggling a little bit. I'm on the struggle bus. Um, my little guy, he's fine, but whatever he gave it to his mama. So I am struggling a little bit. So we're gonna see how this goes. Um, Still congested, as you can tell. It has kind of landed and it's just sitting for a little bit, staying with me. But for the most part, I'm better. Yesterday, my throat was hurting. Definitely not feeling my best. So hopefully, I start before the weekend hits. I'm cleared up and I'm dried out and stuff and not so nasally and congested. But got my tissue, got my water. We're just gonna go with it. So hopefully all is well, friend. How are you doing? Let me know how you are doing as well. Are you at work? Are you home? Thank you all for showing up. I appreciate you all being here. If you are new to my live, give me a like. Go ahead and give me that thumbs up. The thumbs up is where you like the live. And then also click that subscriber button if you haven't done so already, as well as the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. So hopefully you're doing well, friends. Thank you all for joining. This is my 10 o'clock live. So we're going to talk about all things going live. And so we'll see how this goes. As you can tell, I'm not my best. I'm not 100%, but we are going to get going, friends. Appreciate you all supporting the live. Thank you for coming in. If you are new to my live, say new in the chat. And if you are also a live host, put that in the chat as well. Let me know if you're going live. As you guys can tell, I'm a little under the weather, but we're going to continue to go live. I don't stop. I did take 4 o'clock off. I did take a little bit of a break yesterday, but I did come for the 10 o'clock. We'll see how I feel. I should be okay to keep going today. So we're not going to necessarily stop early or anything like that. Let me know if you have any questions. Again, this is my 10 o'clock live. And so we'll get to start talking shortly on the live. We're going to get over there and start connecting shortly, friends. All right. Give me a like, a thumbs up on the, you can click down here, do the thumbs up. Also click the subscriber button if you're brand new to my live, as well as a notification, that bell, to get notifications of when I go live and post content. So thank you all for joining. Appreciate you all being here. Um, I'm going to get started in just a few minutes. Hopefully all is well. Thank you all for joining me. If you have any questions, please put in the chat. We'll get started in a second. Please put it in the chat if you have any questions. I'm gonna get started on TikTok. You guys know I co-stream over there so that you guys understand the rules of engagement. I go live daily, twice a day. Come here, engaging with you all first because I set this up as a playlist so people can go back, watch it, watch any of the recordings, and also for me to grow my YouTube presence. I've been able to grow over the last year of doing this where I've gotten monetized. I have the shopping affiliate, also I have memberships as well as gifting in the ads that are open up for this channel. And so what I'm doing here is just talking about TikTok Live in particular because it is a little bit more detailed, multifaceted in terms of how the algorithm, the app works, and then how the algorithm works as well. So let me know if there's any questions. I always talk about going live. Um, and so you got to be 18 years and older to make sure you can go live, as well as If you're here, make sure you're keeping the chat professional, your comments professional, as we're talking and connecting. So I appreciate you all joining me. Let me know if there's any final questions before I start my live stream. All right. Thank you all. You guys are hearing me where I'm like a little congested under the weather, but we're going to keep going. All right. All right, friends. Thank you so much. Let's see. We're going to get started on TikTok in 30 seconds. Let me just set up my screen. Now my nose feels like I can't breathe through one nostril. Oh my gosh. Cannot breathe through one nostril. It is a thing. Let's see. Hello, friends. Welcome to the room. Thank you all for being here. Make sure you give the live a like. Give it a thumbs up. Appreciate you all joining. Let me know if there's any questions about how to go live. Thank you for the thumbs up, friends. And then if you're brand new to my live, go ahead and click the subscriber button as well as the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. We're about to go live on TikTok. You guys are going to hear me in real time say the algorithm keywords for my live stream. So I intentionally say the keywords so it picks up what I'm putting down. It knows what I'm talking about. And ideally, I'm getting more visibility and traffic because people are searching those terms and they come across my stream. You don't necessarily have to do that here on YouTube, but on TikTok, it is based on what you're saying and doing. YouTube as well, but just recognizing that a lot of it is focused on TikTok, how the algorithm is responding to people who are searching for your keywords. So I say that on purpose. All right, so you'll hear me in real time doing it. Thank you all for joining. I appreciate the support. We are going to get started. TikTok live, TikTok live on live stream. Thank you so much for being here. We're talking all things live streaming. Um, I hear you, friend. Okay. I'm going to respond in a second. Thank you for joining. We are talking all things going live. Feel free to come in and ask questions. We're talking about beginner tips, tips to go live, ways to grow your channel to go live. Thank you so much. We're talking all things live streaming. Appreciate you being here. Thank you all who are coming into the live. Appreciate your support. Hey, Bridget, how are you, friend? Hey, Black Diamond, thank you so much for grabbing that Daily Heart Me. Thank you all for joining. I appreciate you all being here. We are talking about live streaming tips, tips to go live. Hey, how you doing, Jackie? Welcome to the room. Tips to go live. We're talking about how to go live on TikTok, TikTok Live. Come in, ask questions. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if the stream is working for you all. Felt like it's lagging a little bit. Thank you all for being here. Let me know if you have any questions. We're talking about how to go live. Am I lagging? Hopefully it catches up. Seems like there's a little delay in my words. Thank you all for coming in, reporting to class. Welcome to the room, friend. How's everything going? You are finding the teacher who is a little under the weather, and I'm trying to muster through this. So, welcome to the room, everybody. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate all the support. We are going to get started in just a minute. No lag, far as I can tell. Okay, good, good, good. It was doing like that stuttering movement, and I was looking at my other phone. It looked like it was doing it as well. It might be my internet, so we'll see. Might be on my end. Excuse me, all. Thank you all for being here. Hello, friends. Okay, so we're going to get to tapping. Tapping is the beginning of how we warm up the room. You heard me saying the key words that matter to my live stream. Those are the words that TikTok is looking for so that people know I am live. And so I'm sharing out my live as well. Uh, let's see. And then I was not feeling well, so I didn't do my 4 o'clock yesterday. Thank you so much, Black Diamond. Appreciate your friend. Appreciate the support. Top of the morning to you, Queen. Thank you so much, Wynette. How are you, friend? Welcome to the room as well. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate you all. Thank you for supporting because a girl is. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, but I'm getting better. Yesterday, I think was a day I needed to rest, so I didn't do 4 o'clock. I did 10, but not 4. I do plan on coming back today at 4, so I don't see myself taking a break again today, but We'll see how I feel. I just needed to make sure I started taking some medicine. I wasn't taking anything. Hey, Chica, how are you, friend? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for that daily heart me. Appreciate you. I pray for speedy recovery. Thank you so much. My son, he's 6. He was feeling under the weather. So he was sneezing this weekend. I clearly remember when he turned and sneezed in my direction. I was like, I don't think that was good. And so I caught some of what he was given. And so I think that's what's going on. Yeah. So I'm recovering though. So it's not I'm not feeling my best, but I am recovering. So we'll see how this goes. If it My throat was hurting really bad yesterday, not as bad today. Because when I was talking, I've kind of felt like that stuff. Get some airborne. I know. I need some airborne. I need to take it. You're right. I do have it. I'm taking like the other brand stuff, Alka-Seltzer, NyQuil, that type of stuff. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate you all. We are liking the live. If you don't mind, we are 4 minutes in. We're going to get to liking the live. That's when the hearts are flowing to the side here. It allows for us to get pushed out to more friends. We're going to share out the live as well. We do this warm up. I tell people, thank you for the populace. I tell people to do the warm up as a way for TikTok to know people are here. There's engagement happening. It helps to energize and activate the room. You'll see the hearts under my name. They're rising. That's what you want early. So if you can get to 10K, like in the first 10 minutes, that's a milestone. That's good. You see a little surge. And then you really try to pay attention to this. If you can have those moments where your community kind of go lock in, they lock in a little bit and say, hey, let's get those numbers up higher, maybe 25K, 50K, and you have those milestones that you're trying to achieve for your likes. Likes is literally tapping the screen. And that's free support. That's support that's helping your live stream get pushed out even more. The AI says a Q&A session on live streaming for beginners. Ask your questions. So I repeat that so it knows what we're doing here, but it's also helpful for me to kind of know if the algorithm got me right, and they do have me right now. So that's good. So those hearts flowing helps to get the algorithm going, helps to get things moving. All right. So keep that in mind. Um, I was going to respond to my friend on YouTube. Pals is my moderator on YouTube, and she was saying, "Hey, she needs to focus on her content." We're going to talk about that a little bit more. She was saying, yesterday, or maybe it was the day before yesterday, she was like, live streaming can be a little nerve wracking. I'm gonna use that word. So I'm gonna talk through that. So see if there's some things we can kind of push through and kind of get through that first um barrier that you may be having when you have that block that's happening. You said yes, lagging now, but maybe my end. Okay. Yeah, I don't see the lag anymore. I don't see it on my end. But let me know. You said Yoli, that's what we need to talk about. We need to talk about that barrier pushing through. I hear you, friend. How's it going for you, Yoli? Because I've seen you go live. I need to come into your live. Um, I know you're more focused on your community, the course that you have. So let me know if I be trying. I know, friend. I know you do. Black Diamond, welcome to the room. Welcome to the room. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it, friend, for those populars. We're at 6.5K likes, 6 minutes. So we're on track. That's good. I think we're gonna get to our 10 minutes and 10K likes in 10 minutes, which is awesome. So we're just gonna keep up that pace. Thank you for the populace. Thank you for trying to push this live out to more people. I appreciate it. If you guys haven't started sharing the live, we could share the live out as well. We're going to see if we can get that going. Thank you for the follow, Moonlight. I see your friend. Thank you for being here. New here. Welcome to the room. Do you go live, friend? Are you looking for guidance on how to go live? Trisha, same to you. Welcome to the room. Others coming in. I see you all. Let me know if you have any questions. I want to make sure I'm answering questions as well. Um, as you guys come in, just feel free to say hello. How you doing? New here. Let me know if you're new watching from South Korea. Well, welcome, friend. Welcome for that. I am in Florida. I'm in Florida and originally from Chicago. So I get a lot of people from Chicago, from Florida that come in and join me. Hey, Bounty, welcome to the room. Thank you for grabbing that daily heart meet. Lady Lee, welcome as well, friend. Good morning from Oklahoma. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate you, friend. Awesome. My family heritage, my roots. We got some roots in Oklahoma. We sure do. So my mom's side of the family, that's where they were from. Yeah. So welcome, welcome, friend. Um, my heritage actually is Choctaw and Creole, between the two, Choctaw and Creole. From my dad's side is Creole, but Choctaw Indian. And thank you all for being here. Appreciate you all. Good morning, Bountiful. Appreciate you. You said, Moonlight, I'm about to start my first live tonight and I'm freaking nervous. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got to talk about the nerves. Diamond, welcome, welcome. Diamond tried to sneak in a real late night live on me. And it just so happened, I kid you not, Diamond, I was heading to bed. I was heading to bed and I was walking up the stairs. Thank you so much for the finger heart and the heart buff, friend. I was heading to bed and I looked at my phone just to do a quick check-in and I saw where your light was red. I was like, let me pop in on her. She went later than I thought she was. Cause you left Coach Rhonda's room and said you were going live and you didn't do it immediately, apparently. So yes. So I'm happy I was able to catch your friend. He said, sure you were. I was up late anyway. I was heading to bed for real because she was up like it was. I went to bed because of her at 1 o'clock my time. So it was midnight your time. So you must have started doing like what 11 o'clock your time or so. So yeah. And reason why I was heading to bed too is because I just took some cold medicine before I was going to bed. So that's why I was like, oh my God, I'm groggy. So thank you all. You said thanks for your support. You're so welcome. I was happy to catch you, friend. So what number live was that for you? Was that 3, 4, 5 maybe? How many have you done? Give me 1 second. Let me blow my nose. My nose is clogging up on me. Sorry about that. I'm gonna be blowing my nose all this live. So we're gonna see how this goes, y'all. Um, thank you, friend. How you doing, friend? You guys are connecting as well. Appreciate you guys. We hit that 10K likes and we hit it, I'm sure, in under 10 minutes because it's just now hitting 10 minutes. So I appreciate you guys supporting that live goal. What typically happens is that we'll see a flash goal. Flash goal is different from a live goal. Live goal is where I have that cheer microphone when I go, thank you very much. That is a live goal. The flash goal is TikTok's goal. It's a goal that they set for the room. Is random. You have 15 minutes to complete it. And then essentially you need everybody, one per person, to support the live. That's 1 coin per person for the gifted. Thank you for the rose. I see your friend. It is what it is. I love that. Thank you so much for being here. I had to take care of the little one. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Unwritten Unstoppable, welcome. Welcome to the room, friend. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you as well. Thank you for sharing out the live. Yes, if you guys don't mind clicking that share arrow, the arrow in the corner here, you can share out the live. You can repost it. You can add it to your story. If you press down in the middle of the screen of my glasses, that's called a power share. So you can share out the live that way and do a power share. Good morning. How you doing, friend? Welcome to the room. Um, thank you so much, the relief signal. Thank you for that daily heart me as well. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate all the support. I am Good morning. Thank you so much, Unwritten. I am going to talk about live streaming. We'll talk a little bit about mindset because I think that happens even before you go live. And then after you start the process, it requires you to continue to show up. And I know that's hard. That's hard. That's the thing that people struggle with, the consistency, even when a room is low, even when a room is quiet, even when people are um, not there that may have been there. Who we? um, let me see. TikTok just sent us the flash code. Let's see if we can get this. This is the I love you so much. They gave us the I love you so much. They gave us 15. So that means 15 different people, one per person, 15 different people. If you could share the I love you so much, I would appreciate that, friends. So it's one per person. It is the flash code. Yoli, am I speaking? You said, who we? The good news. Thank you so much, friend. Welcome to the room, Trisha. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. We're 50% there. Thank you guys. We're gonna knock this out. Hopefully we can get everybody's support. We're 8 of 15. So it has to be one per person different people supporting. So if you are in the room, feel free to send one of those. I love you so much. Um, thank you all for helping. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So you'll see, we'll talk about this. Hey, Black Lotus, welcome to the room, friend. Bob Ross, welcome to the room. Welcome back. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Um, we're going to get through the flash goal really quickly. Hey, Naya Speaks. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, friend. Um, Let me know if you guys have questions. We have five more. So if you are new to the room, it is the flash goal. It is the I love you so much flash goal. It's one coin. Think of it as one penny that you are supporting the live stream. So let's see if we can get to that flash goal and get it knocked out. If you haven't supported already, just send one and we are all done. Thank you so much, friend. Good morning. How you doing, Star Gypsy? Welcome to the room. Thank you for the follow. Flourish, welcome as well. I see you, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. Flourish is going to be my guest tomorrow in the morning. So Flourish is going to be coming in. Thank you so much, friend. She's going to be coming in and chatting with us about going live and the go live process. So really good tactical approach to this. I just want you guys to think about how are you attacking this? How are you addressing? What are some things you're doing? And what are you doing in a disciplined way? So that's what she's going to talk about. I'll be back. Let me grab my friends. Thank you, friend. I appreciate it. I think we're almost there too. Let's see. We need two more. Two more. I love you so much. Let me send one. Um, So I appreciate you all. Look at you leveled up to level 12. Awesome, friend. Hey, friend. How are you, friend? Good morning. Good morning. I came in just at the right time. You did, Selena. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much, everybody. I think we're going to achieve this flash goal. You guys got this. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate all the support, guys. Okay. So you can hear, girl, I'm struggling a little bit. I may have to blow my nose a couple times. So we're gonna see how this goes. My little guy, he didn't gave me what he wanted to give. I didn't caught what he gave. So so it's all good though. Thank you so much. I had to take a break yesterday just to kind of get some medicine. And I literally just laid on the sofa most of the day, most of the evening. Well, most of the day really. I had to change my time from 9 p.m. Central to 10 p.m. Central so I can make sure that the little one is in bed. Okay, gotcha. That's good. That's good. You kind of figure out what works for you. Um, that's good because that's why I do this time because my son's at school. So I started off doing this at 4 because he comes home around 6. He was in daycare when I first started. And then thank you, Flores. I see your friend. Thank you for that. We got that flash goal. I appreciate it, friends. So because he was at school, I was like, okay, you know what? Let me do a time that I can commit to. And that ended up being the time for the 4 o'clock time frame. And then I added the 10 as a secondary time. And so that stuck as well. And again, that was during the times he wasn't home. Now y'all hear him in the background on occasion for the weekends when he is home. But for the most part, I'm able to kind of do what I need to do without being interrupted. All right. Dr. LaShanta, thank you so much for being here. Others coming into the room. We had some friends come and go. That's the name of the game. So we're gonna see if we can get this flash. We got the flash goal done. Let's see if we can share out the live. We'll see how this live goes. Hopefully, we're going to get pushed out and it's not going to be a problem. The numbers went up and down, so I'm wondering if TikTok has been a little extra today, but we'll see how this goes. Hey, Pay Right Price, thank you so much for being here, friend. Thank you for the radiant launch as well. I appreciate all the support you all. Thank you for that. So if you click the arrow in the corner, you can repost, you can add it to stories. You also can share it to your friends in any groups, or you can do what's called a power share. When you press down on the middle of the screen, my glasses or my nose, and you can do what's called a power share. Power share, you can send it out that way. So power share, and then like I said, we are tapping. Hey, Vibe Wellness. Let me know how you're doing, friend. Congratulations again. Thanks for the insight. You are so welcome. Um, let's keep it going. We're gonna do a little bit of a mindset because I know in the beginning of this process, it's a little nerve-wracking. It's a little nerve-wracking. You're trying to figure it out. Thank you so much for the Daily Heart Me. You're trying to figure it out. You're trying to figure out what makes sense for you, how to do this. And if you how do you feel? A little bit better. Not 100% as you can tell. I'm still congested and nasally, but a little bit better. My throat's not as sore. It was pretty sore yesterday. So I didn't do my 4 o'clock, so you guys didn't see me at 4, but I'm feeling better. So you said, how are you feeling? A little bit better, just a little. We'll see how I feel later. Um, I probably will be back at 4. I was playing it by ear to see how I feel once I get done with the live here. Thank you so much, Title Gifter of the Donuts. I appreciate that. Um, thank you so much, Joel. Let me know what you need, friend. Welcome to the room. We're going to talk all things going live. So stay with me. We're going to talk about how to go live. So excuse me. So if you have specific questions, put in the chat for me. Level 14. Congratulations, Teen Mind Reset. Welcome to the room. Congratulations on that. I'm proud of you, friend. Thank you so much for sharing. Oh wow, you're growing. Um, oh well, you gotta we're gonna talk about rules of engagement. You gotta start engaging. You don't have any badges. That's the first thing, friend. You gotta look at your look at the people in the room. Look at the people in the room. You want to make sure you are paying attention to what's happening. So everyone in the room, a lot of people in the room have a badge next to their name. They have a blue box with a number, and they have a Lisa box. That's part of what you want to do. You want to understand how to engage properly so that you can grow. You got to post the content. I'm gonna tell you that too. You got to make sure you're posting the content, and then live streaming is a good way to get visibility. So you want to make sure that that's on your radar as well. Trisha, I'm trying to reach so I can go live. Trisha, you don't need 1,000 followers to go live, friend. You have live access. You have live access. So you have live access because you have over 18 um 800 followers and you have a level 4 14 blue box. So because of that, TikTok gave you, yeah, you do. You do. I'm pretty confident of it. Unless your account is like brand new, you grew that quickly. You have to your account has to be 7 days old. You got to post content. The blue box is your engagement box, means that you came into a live and you were doing that gifting engagement, and then have at least 50 followers. So if you go to your profile, um, go to your profile, uh, the 3 lines in the corner has it's called a hamburger. If you click it, it'll pop out and it'll scroll down to TikTok Studio. It may already be on your profile. TikTok Studio sits on my profile, but if it's not, it's under those 3 lines. If you click that, you'll see tool post and you'll see live. Go to the live side. It'll be a page where you have to verify your ID. You have to verify your age. You have to be 18 years and older. So you have to show your ID. And then TikTok will approve you, and then you can go live. Yeah, mine gave me notification that I could go live when I hit 200 followers. Yep, so you got it early as well. So yeah, and you probably could have had it even earlier than that, friend. Yep. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you so much. You're welcome. You're welcome. A lot of people don't realize that. I mean, the go live process, TikTok live, it is listening to this algorithm is listening to what you're saying and your actions, what you're doing. So when you come into a live and you're actively engaging, not just putting comments in, it is more than that. It is sharing out the live. It is liking the live. That's when you tap the screen, and it is the gifting engagement that gives you that badge, the blue box badge. And when you click My Daily Heart Me where it says join, that gives you the Lisa badge. And that combination says, okay, you understand going live. And TikTok tends to give it to people as soon as 50. Somebody said their backup account got it at like 37. So again, it's about your engagement. This is an engagement app. At least I'm not getting people to engage. They will join and I'll ask to comment one if they hear me. And no one does it. No one's not even commenting one. You know, practice a little bit of different cues. So you might say, okay, put one in, drop a heart, tell me where you're from. If you're new to my room, sometimes you can click the number of people in the room, just click the number and just start saying hi to people. You know, Pamela, how are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Go Gigi, welcome to the room. Melissa, welcome to the room. Lynette, welcome to the room. And so as you're saying hi to people and engaging with them, and I tell people all the time, when you come into someone's room, the etiquette is you really should say hello, how you doing? Matter of fact, if you're a fan club member, TikTok tells you to put a comment in. They give you a checklist of things to do to be an engaged viewer. How you doing, Lynette? And so, hello, Pamela. And so just know that that's part of the etiquette. So you just come in and say hello. Yeah. So that way you can start engaging. But you might have to teach that to your community. And then our friends, when I said hello to them, they said hello back. So maybe do some of that periodically in your live and just see if that kind of jump starts the room a little bit. I thought I needed 1K followers before I can go live. Oh, really? No, no, you're good. Yep. You got it early, friend. And so part of that etiquette is what I teach because, again, as you are a live host, you want to make sure you understand the viewer experience. So right now, you're in my room as a viewer. So you want to start paying attention to the things that you want your viewers to do. And then obviously you want to do those things so you can show them how to do it or tell them what to do. And so a lot of that's going to be part of your responsibility as a live host. So how do I know what to talk about? Pamela, give me a second. I'm going to circle back. I have a video where I posted three ways to come up with topics to discuss. It's one of my newer videos. It might be video like I have three pinned. It's probably the fourth video after, maybe four more after that. I think it's like seven videos in. So thank you so much for that level of cake. Bountiful, look at you growing, friend, and Vibe Wellness. Thank you so much for the populace. Appreciate you guys. Thank you, friends. Um, but yes, so as you're doing TikTok live, you want to understand the viewer experience. And so here's what I would tell you, Team Mind Reset. If you're in your room and the people who are in your room do not have, hey Dixie, how are you? Do not have blue boxes, that's a telltale sign. That's a sign that either A, they don't know what to do. They don't even know how to start. And so you're gonna have to teach them, which means you need to know how to start. Hey Dixie, thank you for the daily heart. Me appreciate it, friend. Or B, they're choosing not to engage in that way. That's a conscious choice. Because the reason why I say that's a conscious choice, hey, thank you so much for the mic. Can you repeat that? How you doing, Demon Slayer? How are you, friend? Thank you for coming in here, friend. I'm just gonna call you Slayer. I'm just gonna say that, friend. But with that, hi. So I said either A, they don't know how to engage, or B, they're making a conscious decision not to. And reason why I said B, um, I might pass out right after I start the live. No, you'll be fine, friend. Here's what I'm gonna say the B reason. Because TikTok told you what to do when you first came into someone's room. TikTok gives y'all messages all throughout. When you first came in my room, there was a pop up that told you either to send a rose, send a heart puff, grab your daily heart meat. It told you what to do, and you ignored it. And I'm gonna say, people, I can tell who ignored it because obviously, if you didn't ignore it, I would have seen a instant reaction from like maybe the daily heart meat, maybe a heart puff being sent, or maybe a rose or a popular. So TikTok told you to do something when you first came in and showed up right over here, and you chose not to do it. Now, the thing is, you may not know what that means and how to engage in that way. And that's fair. Thank you for the daily heart, meat, friend. And that's fair. Hey friend, how you doing, beatable? You may not know. And so now I'm okay with teaching you. But again, once you know, then it's your responsibility to engage in that way, especially if you're looking to grow on this app. And especially if you're trying to be a live host. Thank you so much, friends. Dr. Let's can find your contract. Can you tell me where to find it? Glow with me. My contract for the agency. You're trying to join the agency? Glow with Mary Ann. Let me know what you mean by that, friend. Are you trying to join the agency? Did I sing you did you click the application? I don't think I seen anything from you, friend. Let me make sure I'm not missing something. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. I'm gonna check real quick. I was sick yesterday, so I might be missing something. Agency contract, yes. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna walk you through it. I just want to make sure the invite was sent to you. I don't see an invite that was sent to you, friend. Yeah, I don't see where the invite was sent. So I think you have to apply. That's why you don't see it. I thought so. Feel better. Thank you so much. Hope you're feeling better. A little bit better. A little bit better. It's still kind of congested. Is the live glitching for everyone? You're getting a glitching for anyone else? Are you getting a glitching? This it started off glitchy. My live started off glitchy. So if you're getting something, I haven't seen it glitching on my end again. Um, is glitching on your end too? Let me know if you're seeing it. Yes, I did not know where to click. Okay, you didn't know where to click. Okay, Glow, stay with me, friend. Stay with me, and friend. If you let me know if you have to leave, but stay with me. Give me about 5, 10 minutes. I'm gonna talk about the agency just so that you can apply. Okay. There are multiple lives. You do go live, don't you, Glow? Let me make sure you go live because that's the first stipulation. You got to make sure you're going live. There are multiple live hosts who want to be invited. What should I do? Oh, you're saying the invites that are popping up in your screen. Um, you can ignore those unless you want to invite people. It's up to you, team mindset. You don't have to invite those people. Um, you said, how can agency help me? So I think I'm gonna end up having an agency conversation. Let me answer that question, Dixie, in a second. Give me a second. Not here, not here. So yes, glitching. Yes, yes, yes. Some glitching is happening. TikTok has been not nice to me today. So I'm not sure what's going on. So I went out and came back in and still glitching. Interesting. My bars are good. Still glitching. Okay. I'm going to my other account to watch. You right quick. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. TikTok is being rather extra today. So yeah, my bars are good. My Wi-Fi's good. Um, I'm good on my end. You're good? Okay. Okay. I accidentally invited someone. How do I know them? How do I get them out of my room? Okay. I think it's better. All right. Thanks, friend. I don't know. TikTok is being the most this morning. So we're just gonna go with it. Hey Dixie, welcome to the room. Thank you so much. Okay, so here's what I will say real quick. Freezing after every other word. Really? Sounds like you have allergies. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is actually sick. I'm not sure if it's allergies related because my son is sick. He sneezed in my direction, y'all. So I think I got what he was given. So I caught it. So it's good. It's good on your end. Okay, you are okay on my side. So that's all good for me. No glitching. All right, perfect, perfect. Um, really when quickly with the co-host, that's what you guys are talking about. When people you see the invites in your chat here where TikTok will send you invites for people to invite, whether they're a guest or a co-host request. The co-host request, there's interlocking rings. So if somebody pops up on your screen, to remove them, you click those interlocking rings. To invite somebody, you click those interlocking rings. That's where you go for a co-host. Co-host is you're in your room, they're in their room. Okay. A guest is the two people. The guest, the guests are people who are in your room and you invite them up as a guest. Okay. So you guys are now viewers. And if I have my boxes on, you can get invited as a guest. So you're actually in my room and you pop up on the screen as a guest. But the co-host is the rings where you're both separate and you come together. All right. So the rings also, when you have someone in your boxes and you want to get rid of them, I think that's what you asked, my friend. When you want to get rid of them, you click the rings again, and at the very top banner is like a door. It's like a little door with an exit, with an arrow pointing out of it. You click that. I think they should make it larger. It's kind of, um, you know, indescript because it's sitting right there at the top. But basically, if you have somebody in your room, go back to the rings, click the little door with the arrow, and the screen says disconnect, and you disconnect them from your room. Yeah, so that's what you're doing. You're not disconnecting yourself, you're getting them out your room. Okay. Hey, next generation, how you doing, friend? Welcome to the room. I see you changed your name. uh, that's helpful. You're welcome, friend. You're welcome. Do you go live? Slayer, let me know if you go live, friend. Um, let me know if you're a live host. So, how do you do the guest box? Click the guest box how to remove them, click the words. I'm sorry, click their name. A little black box pop up and it says disconnect. It's a little obvious with the guest in your room. The co-host is not obvious. I don't know why they don't make it more obvious for you. So once it was horrible. Okay. How do you put them up? You click the two people and you invite them up. Yep. So the guess is pretty obvious. Like I said, it's very apparent what to do. Two people, invite them up, and when it's time to let them go, you can click the two people. It says disconnect on the screen, or if you click their name, the screen pops out and it says disconnect. It has some other things that it says too, but that's one of them. I'm not been live on this account. Am I able to with many followers? You should be. Yep, Dixie. I think you should. Yep, you should have live access on this account as well. So just check and go back to your TikTok studio, look at live, and see if you got live access. Thank you so much. Hey, Halleck, welcome to the room. Hello, friend. How are you? Um, so really quickly, the invites. That's what you were asking me about teen mind reset. You asked the question about the invites. On the interlocking rings, there's three dots in the right corner. Click those three dots. Once you click it, it has a screen that will show settings. You could turn off those settings so that you don't get those invites. He said, okay, thank you. Good morning. Good morning. So yeah, you could turn off those invites. So that's how you would do it. Three dots, settings, look at the different settings. There's a setting that says, um, don't receive requests from people who are not friends with you. Turn that off. Thank you very much, Alec. You appreciate your friend. Thank you all for being here. Coretta, thank you so much. Good news. I registered my show with the state and trademark it as you did. I remember you sent me a message. Congratulations to that, friend. Congratulations to that. I meant to respond back. I didn't get a chance to I think I got a call. So I didn't get a chance to listen to your other messages. I'm gonna go back and listen to the others. But I think that's what you had said in the inbox. So congratulations. That's awesome. Keep doing it. Keep going live. I think all of this is about to be done on my phone. Or do you recommend a laptop? I'm on my phone. I'm on my phone. Laptop. Carol, welcome to the room. Thank you so much, Dixie. Thank you, Frank. Congratulations. Yes. Solo, welcome to the room as well. If you stream from your phone, I'm sorry, from your laptop, just make sure your laptop can stream successfully, meaning that you have enough RAM and you close other apps, close other browsers and windows and stuff so that you can fully stream. Otherwise, I would say upgrade your computer, your laptop, so that it can withstand streaming because it does take a lot of space. You need a lot of space to do it. All right. So thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you. Others coming in. I appreciate you. We're gonna see how the stream is going. People were saying it was glitching, it was kind of shaky, the internet was kind of spotty. So I'm not sure what's happening here, but hopefully it works out and we can continue to stream without any issues. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate the support. Thank you for the populars. Those who are new to the room, put new in the chat. Good morning, Derek. Welcome to the room. And those who are new to going live, put no, I don't go live. I don't go live. Let me know. We were going to talk about a little bit of mindset because I know my friend who's over here, the idea barista, she was sharing how she needs to focus on her content. The live streaming is a little nerve-wracking. So I want to be able to address that. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate the support. Good morning, new here. Hey, Purple Heart Mama. Welcome to the room. New Slayer, welcome to the room as well. Thank you all for asking good questions. Um, no, I don't. I don't go live, Tara. Are you trying to go live, friend? Welcome to the room as well. New, can't wait to learn. All right. Day Bay Creations, welcome to the room as well. Grand Rising Crown, welcome. Welcome. I want to go live. Okay, there we go. I love that. I love that. Do you have a topic, Dixie? Let me know if that's why you want to go live. I'm looking at your background. This is your teacher account, so let me know if that's the topic you would cover, Welcome to the live, friends. Thank you so much for sharing. If you guys don't mind sharing, that is helpful. It helps to push out the live. You see the arrow in the corner. Narc Talks, thank you so much. New here as well. Thank you so much for being here. So yeah, the arrow, you could repost, you can add it to story, you could share it. You could do what's called a power share if you press down in the middle of the screen, my glasses, my nose, and share it out that way as well. Long-term healthcare administrator here. Okay, nice, nice. I'm planning to go live this week, maybe today. Okay, Bounty, I love it. I love it. Awesome, friend. New here from FYP in Las Vegas. Welcome. I am in Florida, also a high school teacher. Welcome. All right, friend. Okay, so couple things. We're gonna start with mindset a little bit. I know at the end of the day, I tell people we start with this, and we have a sticker for it too. So if you want to put the sticker in the chat, we start with the concept that practice makes progress. A lot of us start with the mindset that we have to have all the T's crossed and all the dots I's dotted. Okay, you don't. You don't need to. I will tell you, it is in the beginning. It's a little awkward. You're looking at yourself. I say mindset wise, treat yourself because you're having this conversation with yourself. Treat it like you're talking to your best friend. Like you're having this warm, engaging, authentic conversation with your best friend. All right? The person you love the most, the person you love more than any family member, any kid, anybody else in your life, this is the person you love the most. So you're having this conversation with them. So treat it like that. That's a way that hopefully it brings down that expectation that you have to be perfect, 'cause you don't have to be perfect for yourself. You could be you. And so hopefully that's the way you bring off this authentic conversation that you're having. Now, as time goes on, you'll feel more at ease. You'll feel kind of that pressure go down. But at the end of the day, just talk, okay? And just talk. And sometimes, at the end of the day, you'll fumble over your words. You'll say something that you have to repeat. That's okay. Again, don't have this perfectionist mindset about it. All right. Um, Hold on one second. Solo, you said I've noticed others have an agent. Is that something you have to do or we need it? Agencies are I'm an agency owner and manager. The Creator Network program on TikTok is a free program. I'll break that down in terms of why it's free, but it is a free program to all of you all. I think agencies are very helpful if you pick the right agency. I think I'm a right agency, but you got to pick the right agency for what you're looking for. Depends on what your goals are on this app. What are you trying to achieve? I tell people know your why. Thank you very much, Carol. Appreciate your friend. Know your why and why you want to continue to show up and support and do what you're doing. So there's four whys. I'll talk about that as well. But let me circle back. I'll talk about the agency because it's come up a couple times, and I want to make sure I'm answering that question for people. Share what I do, but also share the program in general. I go live tonight at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Nice, nice. Yay, mindset. Yay, yay, yay. Haliki, you so sweet. She said, I love the mindset conversation. You need it. We need it. Because at the end of the day, we have so many creator network program. Yep, that's creator network program. Um, have we had the flash goal? We did get the flash goal. We achieved it. It was the I love you so much. Dr. Lisa, how you doing, Nelly? Welcome to the room. I just got an invite to an agency, but the contract is to sign up for 3 years with them. Is that right? Every agency does it differently. Mine is not 3 years. No, because I'm testing you just like you tested me. And so, no, we won't have long contracts. We'll just have to come back and reconnect if that's the case. Um, I have contracts that were a year. I'm doing 6 months right now because what happens, and I get a lot of beginners. I had a lot of people sign up and they never went live. So now I say you got to go live those first 3 times, and you got to continue to have a plan, an action plan to go live at a minimum 4 days a week. At a minimum. That's not going to necessarily get you pushed out, but that's at least getting you used to going live. But you got to go live. That's the whole point. And so that's the name of this game. I have to jump, but I'm definitely coming back. Thank you so much, Selena. Here for the four whys. Okay, gotcha. Okay, awesome. Hey, L, welcome to the room, friend. Welcome to the room. Good morning. Good morning. Do you recommend propping the phone up instead of holding it? My phone is on a stand. You need a stand. You need a phone holder. I have one in my shop. I'll put some products in a second in a little bit, but yeah, I have one that I love. I was using one for a whole year and I've upgraded. And so the one I have now, I love it. So yeah, definitely a phone holder. Don't hold your phone the whole time. Welcome, friends. Appreciate you. Um, so um, so what I was saying, I was talking about mindset. I'm happy. Um, back camera. No, front camera. I'm looking at myself from the front of my camera. You stream from the front. Yeah, it's the front camera. You could flip your camera by all means, but you are streaming from the front of your camera. Can you repeat the co-host explanation for me, please? Um, Next generation. Let me finish my thought about mindset. So before that goes, that you got me repeating 10 minutes ago. I was like, what is that co-host? Oh, that's the co-host is the person in their room and you're in your room. You do multi guests all the time. That's what you're doing. Thank you so much. I see your friend. Thank you, Carol. Thank you for the daily heart me as well, friends. Um, okay. Mindset. Elle, you're in the room. My overthinkers. I don't know if I have a lot of overthinkers in the room. It seems like there's people who want to engage in this, want to go live, and maybe the nerves are there, but it's not necessarily fear. Okay, you said Elle's here. You said I did it. Vanessa, you went live. Let me know, friend. Dixie. So it's not necessarily a fear stopping you from going live. It's just that nervous energy. I think that's what I'm sensing. Let me know if that's the case. How did it go for you, friend? Um, at the end of the day, though, I tell people it's about you showing up and showing up consistently and having a sense of discipline. All right. It's a sense of discipline because that's oftentimes we're like, oh, well, I'm not going to do it today. I don't feel like it. You almost have to be a little bit of a little regiment about it. So as you are doing this, you get better, you get stronger. I use the analogy of working out. If you go work out and exercise one day, you might be a little achy, it might be a little painful in the beginning. But if you don't continue to do it, you're not going to get past that aches and pains of it. If you stop, then you're never going to start again, or you take months and weeks on end to start again. So that's why you want to start this as a regimen so you can practice and keep going. All right. The nerves will subside. You'll feel more confident in what you're saying. The words will come out fluidly. You'll understand the app over time. Again, I could pull so many analogies for you guys. I like using the new job analogy, where when you start a new job, it's new. You're learning the jargon. It's awkward. It's uncomfortable at times. You're trying to meet all the key players and stuff. You have to understand the manual for what you're doing at that job and how things work. Same thing here. But after 90 days or sooner, you got it. That's why we have the 90-day kind of review process for a new job. You got it. So you just got to stick with it, you all. I don't want you guys to think that this happens overnight, but as you do it and keep showing up and keep practicing, it gets easier. All right? So just keep that in mind. You're in your 90-day probationary period. Okay? I'm going live 4 times. I just don't have any topics to talk about. Ooh, buy smart. Oh yeah, we can get you topics. Topics is easy. It was fun. I met real good good God communities. Let me know if you mean good or God. Both are great. um, Devlin, I have to work on that. Definitely have to work on that. Yes, I met a lot of good people. There we go. There we go. That's it. That's the beauty of this. Yeah, topics are easy to come by. Well, we can come up with some topics. I've gone live. I just can't seem to get my why. I'm live out. Okay, let me talk about topics because that's come up a couple times. That's true. Yep. I did a late night first to build the confidence. There we go. Okay. How do I get my green screen behind me? Mine was in front of me. Your green screen behind you, it was the green screen you selected. You picked the one that had the hand up. You gotta you gotta pick the one that's behind. It's like the arrows behind. So go to effects. This is effects. Click the wand and type in, you can search for green screens, and there's like 5 or 6 different options. So play around with your options. So there's actually a background. Background is also the green screen. Contents are easy to get. Contents are easy to get. Yes. They start up the topics and conversation. Oh, for yours? Okay, yeah. Your desire for your message to come out must be greater than your fear. Oh, I love that. That is good. That's good. That's exactly what you need to think about. So, I have topics I want to talk about, but I can't seem to get engagement on my why I'm on TikTok. While you're on TikTok, let me know. Was that what you meant? You can't get engagement while you're on TikTok? Okay. Thank you. Good morning. Can you repeat the co-host explanation? I will. I see you. Let me repeat the co-host explanation, then we'll talk about the topics and the why. New generation, Harold. Harold had changed his name because he got tired of me saying Harold. Love and devotion to your community and their needs will defeat the fear too. Oh, I love that. I can't get engagement on my topic, which is being a mother of an incarcerated son. Engagement in what way? What type of engagement are you looking for? Are you looking for people to like your live, the hearts? Are you looking for people just to put comments in and say yes, I agree, you know, put a heart in the chat if you understand what I'm talking about. You're gonna have to figure out your cues to kind of get that engagement. You're gonna have to figure out what are you asking people. You might have to even take a step back before you get to your topic and just get to know your room, who's in the room, and have them start sharing their stories. You're gonna have to figure out another way to get that engagement. Yeah, yeah. So you may have to um ease into it. I'm trying to build a community and the people that join my live have no interest in really my topic. Well, again, that it starts with maybe figuring out who's in your room. And then also, and that means you're gonna have to start saying, okay, where are you guys from? Let me know where you're from. Put your say hello in the chat, say I'm new. You're gonna have to figure out ways to get people to talk and find out where people are from. And then use a board. I mean, the board speaks volumes about what your topic is. And then the words you're saying before you start your live to make sure you're pulling in the right people based on what they're searching for. Okay. So those are things that you're gonna have to do to make sure the right people are in your room too. All right. So Harold. Harold, the interlocking rings when you're live, you always have your multi-guest panels up. When you're live, you're clicking the locking rings. Okay. So it's like two circles that came together. Okay. You're in your room, they're in their room. So you're going to click that. That is in this lower corner. For you guys right now, I'm pointing to the Service Plus symbol, but you are clicking these two rings. It takes you to the co host feature. Okay. Co-host, you have a quick invite where you can invite somebody randomly. You also see friends that are on live at the time. Any co-host sessions you want to click to. Maybe there's a friend you want to co-host with. And then you also have suggested people TikTok will put there for you. That's co-hosts. When you have your panel boxes up, you often don't see those co-host rings. Okay? That co-host ring is under the three dots often, and it'll say it right at the top, co-host. Typically, you can't have all your boxes up in co-host too. So you can have two people who can join your boxes while you have a co-host up, and they can have two as well. But you won't be able to have your boxes up. So you have to change your layout. Your turn off your multi-guest panels. If you want to co-host with somebody, you have to change your layout. How do you put the banner on boards? That is a board. Boards are in settings before you start your live. You have to create your board. Once you create the board, hey friends, the others coming in the room, I appreciate you. Hey Mandy. Once you create your board, you can click the wand to add it and take it away. Thank you. You're welcome. Um, do you script your live or just freestyle? In the beginning, I had an outline. Sometimes I'll have talking points, things I want to cover with you guys, and I don't want to forget. Like especially if there's like an update or some other new feature or something else I want to share as a rollout, I'll make sure I'll write it down. Sometimes the questions come so fast, I'm like, let me write my questions down. Let me get a flow to this. But for the most part, it's freestyle. Um, for the most part, it's freestyle for my live because I'm talking to you guys about the go live process. Somebody who has a topic, like my friend who was talking, and Harold, he has a specific topic he covers. Allison, welcome to the room. um, you should script. You should have at least an outline, if nothing else. Okay. Um, let me talk about that. So I've posted content on how to come up with topics for your live stream. It keeps you organized. It keeps you flowing. Yeah, absolutely. Um, so I posted about topics for your live stream, but it never goes that way. Yeah, people come in, ask questions all the time. It kind of gets you off topic a little bit too. Yeah, but it will keep you organized if you have an outline to know what you're wanting to share with people. Um, when it comes to three topics, first thing I tell you to do is go to your profile. On your profile, click the home button on TikTok. We're in TikTok. Click the home button and actually search. You can search for topics that are of interest for you. So my friend who talked about having a child that's incarcerated, you can search that term. If you start spelling out the term, it'll start showing you other search terms, keywords people are searching under. Okay, and so then you can see what's popular because there's an arrow trending up that will tell you what are other popular search terms. And so again, this is a way for you to understand what are people looking for? What are people looking for that are in who are interested in your topic? Okay? So find one of those keywords, click it, look at the content. Very interesting. Yeah. So look at the content for that search term and then people who are in the comments on those videos are your audience. Those are people who have a common interest. They have a similar interest. So maybe even engage in some of those comments and reply back to some people using the search term that you just searched that video was about. Okay. So just kind of make sure that the algorithm, everything you type, everything you say, hey, Lady Cole, everything you do on this app, they're paying attention to it and they're taking in that information. Hey, how you doing, Bella? That makes sense. Yeah. So they're taking in that information. So that is something you can do really quickly to let the algorithm know you're searching for that and you've engaged in content in that way. And so what will happen over a period of time of doing that is that you'll start seeing that type of content in your feed. I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't see the type of content you're looking for or you want to talk about in your live stream in your For You feed, Houston, there's a problem. Okay. You need to change your algorithm. You need to let it know what you want to see. And TikTok is scattering. I get lost in here. So scattered. Gosh, I missed what you said. I had to answer a call. Good morning. I was talking about the search term. Harold made me go back and talk about co-hosting. So I'm back now on searching for topics. So good morning. How you doing, Florida for life? Welcome to the room, friend. Um, I said Florida, but I think you said your name is Flag. I think that's what it is. Hey, friend, thank you for that daily art mate. You said okay, okay. Thank you. You're welcome. So I have you on the home screen, searching in the search bar area. So you're searching there, and I want you to search for words relating to your topic. I had a friend's in the room, and they're basically saying, "Hey, Doc, people in my room are not for my topic." Yes, that's correct. Flag. Okay, awesome. I remember it. Awesome. And so, people are not in my room interested in my topic. And I said, well, you need to change what you're doing. You need to search for the terms that those people are searching for. Okay. So if you're searching for those terms, then you can see what are the trending keywords, those terms that are trending right now. And it actually, there's literally, if you type, y'all don't have to do it right now, but after this live, write a few words down that you want to search and go to the home screen and see if that word is showing up when you start typing it. It's easy. That's the second idea. That's the second thing. I'm gonna talk about that next, but I want to make sure they understand in the app you can see what people are searching. Okay? You can see what terms are popping up. So in the app, there's that home screen. You can do that. So so when you're typing in that word, it'll even tell you other words. So I don't know. I've never looked up the term incarcerated, but it might be incarcerated, you know, um, I don't know, stories or um other things that pop up. I don't know all the different things that come up, but it'll be different terms that are associated with that. Or it might be something else that pops up. It's called an algorithm. People don't understand that it is built on their search. It is. Yeah. It's absolutely built around your searches. And so you need to know what people are searching and then you need to search that. I think I need to engage with more people in my room. That too. Absolutely. Hello, I say, how are you? I'm doing well, friend. And so as you search that, then you use that information for your live stream. You use that information for engagement. You know you could use that information for your content creation because you can now see what are popular videos that are happening that people are producing. You can take a look at those videos and see how you might take a spin on it and do it similar or use the hook on screen or the music or whatever. You can use those things. You can also search along that bar for lives, sound, hashtags, places, shop. All that is along that top banner in the search. So you can use that word to search multiple ways. All right. You say yes, ma'am. You're so brilliant. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate that. The key is to find your niche and run with it. Yep. Yep. So that's the first way. And honestly, that's a good way to know what topics you want to discuss. So for the live. So people come in here and say, "Oh, I don't have topics." Well, that's a good way to find topics to cover. Okay. The other thing I will tell you is now, so we figured out searching on on TikTok. Um, what next new generation show, Harold? What Harold shared is also true. I want hello friend, how you doing, Ocean Summers? Um, what he shared is also true going into the AI. You pick the AI of your choice, hey friend, whether it's Chat GPT. I personally like Chat. That's the one I'm used to, but you might like some others. There's so many out there now. I'm not telling you to pick what I choose. But here's a prompt, and I'm gonna give this to you guys. Okay. And so I give this to you as a little, it's something you can take as your basis, your foundation, and then you can use it in multiple ways. All right. You can expand off of it. Thank you so much for the title gift of the roses, friend. I appreciate you. Thank you for those. Um, And so here's what I'm gonna tell you. So I want you, hey, Miss Vicky. Um, here's the prompt. I use it for chat. I say brainstorm. So I like it for a brainstorming prompt. Brainstorm 5 examples of a niche topics in the target audience for my TikTok live stream. Yeah, yeah, I'm getting over something, Ocean. She said, "You sound like you got a cold." I know. I'm getting over something. I couldn't go live yesterday. It was just I needed to take some medicine. Hey, Chloe, welcome to the room, friend. And so with that, hey, Miss Janet, thank you for the shares. If you guys don't mind sharing as well, that's so helpful. And we'll see if we can keep the taps going also. Um, so brainstorm 5 examples. I'm so into it. I signed up for ChatGPT Plus. Do you? Brainstorm 5 examples of the top niche topics in target audience for my TikTok live stream. Put a comma after your topics. I mean, after your niche. Put a comma because it's separate thing. Your niche, then topics, then target audience. And then the other part of that, the target audience, I want them to break it down. And I want you guys to understand this is everybody. So let me say this differently. I know you want everybody to come to your live. I know you want your room to be full of people who are in your live. Hundreds of people. That's what we want. Everybody's welcome. Let me be very clear. Not everybody is for your live topic. Not everybody is in your niche. Not everybody is going to come to your live and is interested in your topic. All right? You want your target audience and you want to talk to those people. All right? You don't want to talk to everybody. I use the analogy. You say some people are haters. Some people are haters, but some people just are not interested in your topic. So I tell you guys all the time, you are marketing to a specific person. You are not marketing to everybody. Your topic is not for everybody. You got to know your audience, your target audience. So I give the analogy. Thank you very much, Miss Janet. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you very much, friend. Should we feel that we need to be well versed in the topic, or can we just give our views? Just give your views. You can do that. Right. You got to know your audience. I give this analogy: a hamburger joint, a hamburger fast food restaurant, whatever the case may be, they are doing commercials. They got a juicy hamburger on their commercial. All right. At the end of the day, they are marketing to people who eat hamburgers, people who eat burgers. They are not talking to your vegans. They're not talking to the vegetarians. That ain't for them. They may have a few options on their menu that are plant based, but that's not who they're marketing to. Okay. At the end of the day, they have an audience in mind. And so you got to think about your live stream. You are talking to an audience, a specific person. I'm talking to my nervous, my scared, my shy, my people who want to understand beginner tips to go live. Okay. I'm talking to some intermediate, some advanced people gonna come in here. People in my agency that's been doing this for over a year, they get it. They come back because they're like, oh, Dr. Lisa gonna I add some nuggets. Or they may come back because they're like, oh, Dr. Lisa, she gonna get me energized and motivated again because I've been doing things scared and nervous and I don't know why the algorithm is not liking me. So they come back, but at the end of the day, I have an audience in mind. There are people I'm talking to. So you got to think about your audience. All right. So I want you guys to keep that in mind. You're talking to a specific person. You said, does TikTok have captions? I would like to have my show translated. I'm not. I don't think so. Not for the live stream. I don't think so. I don't think you can do that unless you post the content with captions. Maybe that's it. Once you download it, yeah, you could do it with captions that way. Not once you download it. Once you create clips and do it content, but not the whole live stream. Not here where you can have captions on the screen. Um, so yeah, so when it comes to that second part of that prompt that we have, so the second part of that prompt, I'm gonna pin what Dixie has. So second part of that prompt, you see where I say target audience. You're gonna ask chat to call out that target audience. So in that prompt, it says brainstorm 5 examples of a niche, comma, target audience, comma, I'm sorry, topics, comma, and target audience for my TikTok live stream and include in the target audience for my target audience. You can figure out how you want to word it. But for my target audience, include the demographic. Again, understanding your demographic is important. Are you talking to women? Are you talking to a specific age group? Are you talking to a certain country? Like, who are you talking to? Are you talking to stay-at-home moms? Are you talking to retirees? Are you talking to, work from home folks? People who are you talking to? The psychographic is another term to understand your audience, a marketing term. And so as you're thinking about how they think and then how they feel, you need to know that audience as well. All right. You need to understand like what are their psyche? How do they operate? All right. And then you want to understand the pain points. Now that's a little different. That's now like, what are they challenged with? What is that solution you're offering based on their challenges? Okay. Because you want to offer something. My solution is I'm telling y'all how to go live. I'm answering questions. I'm giving you information about TikTok live or I'm helping in terms of your mindset and hopefully decreasing that fear, that barrier that you put up. You said, "Oh, Lucy, are you a therapist by profession?" I do have a master's in social work. I have a master's in business, a master's in social work, and I'm a PhD in leadership and education. So that's what I do. So you're a therapist. I never did counseling. No, my social work was child welfare concentration. But yeah, so just understanding, and then my MBA was actually in marketing, so I do understand marketing from a business perspective, marketing and human resources. Um, You said, how do you keep up with the overwhelming amount of comments on a live? Cindy, as you can tell, I just paused and I just go back and read the comments. Hey Snoop, how you doing, friend? You get used to this. I want to make sure that you guys are seeing me. I've been doing this for almost a year and a half, and I come here twice a day. So at some point, I'm gonna figure this thing out. So I'm just saying, don't measure yourself to what I'm doing. You, the difference between you and me is that I started and I just kept going. So you'll get it. Practice makes progress. You ain't gonna be perfect. I make mistakes all the time up in here, but you'll get better. So don't judge off what I'm doing here. I followed you all along on the other account. Did you really? I need to start using my titles as well. Yes, yes. My degree is leadership too. Oh, nice, nice. Um, how do you kick people out? You press the words that they said, or you press their photo. You press the words, the screen pops up. You can mute, block, and report. If you press their photo, there's three dots on that um, mini profile that pops up, and that's where you see mute, block, and report. Okay, good tip. Yep. So that's where that's at. So yeah, so you want to know who's in your room. You need to know that. Here's why you need to know that. Because you're gonna talk about it. You're gonna talk about it. You'll talk about, I know you're nervous and afraid. I know there's a lot going on here and this is intimidating. You call it out. That's how you build the trust. You talk about those things that you know about them. That's why you ask chat to give you the things that you know about. To tell you the demographic. I know you're trying to figure out how to make another additional income because you're tired of being on that 9 to 5 grind and you're tired of working for, someone else, but you want to do your own thing. So you're calling out the things that they're thinking about or that they're feeling. You're calling out the things that they're challenged by. You're talking about that in your live stream. And then you could ask it for keywords because you could call that out specifically. Hey, Lady Cole, you can talk about that stuff in your live stream. Okay. You can talk about that in your script at the beginning. So for that prompt, you're going to ask it for your target audience, your bio, the demographic, the psychographic, and the pain points based on me being. That's the last part of this. And then you list some of your characteristics. You list some of your characteristics. Maybe you're a mom. Maybe you're a wife. Maybe you're in certain profession. Maybe you had an incarcerated son. So you're putting that in there. I had a bachelor's degree in public relations, marketing, master's doctorate in theology. Nice. Nice. That's awesome, Harold. So when you create that prompt actually has you infused in it. Because that last part, those characteristics that you're adding, makes it now relatable. That prompt is going to have the algorithm, ChatGPT, whatever you're using, come back with things that you can talk about because it's authentic, because it infuses you in there. And I tell you guys all the time, your audience is a reflection of you. So as you are talking, you're talking in a way that ideally should seem authentic because you understand the people who are in your room, because you are those people. You guys have similarities. You said the prompt is great. I'm excited to try it. Yeah. Yeah, so that's a prompt that you can then go, and so because you asked for 5 examples, maybe you like example number 2. And you're like, okay, number 2 is perfect for what I'm looking for. That's exactly what I envisioned. And so with that, you can then, thank you so much, friend. You can then use that prompt to say, okay, now give me an outline for my live stream based on number 2, prompt number 2. Now, example number 2 rather. Now give me an intro script, some some key things I want to say to introduce myself. You know, so yeah, so that's you can go further with that. Decide on what you need to do with that. But at the end of the day, is definitely e- easy to come up with topics if you're just intentional. Hey, Deneen, how are you? What's the 5 examples? I just jumped on. I'm afraid to go live, and I don't know why. I just gave a prompt. Let me repeat the prompt. I just gave a prompt to give the chat GPT to come up with your topic. That was the question I was given. And so I was given an example of how to come up with a topic for your live stream, but also kind of make sure you understand your audience as well as your niche. Um, I'll give me an outline or intro script for my life. Yep. 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 That's it. That's it, friend. Um, you got it, friend. So the prompt was brainstorm 5 examples. Thank you so much, friend. Brainstorm 5 examples of a niche topics in my target audience for my TikTok live with my target audience, including the demographic, the psychographic, and the pain points based on me being dot 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 the characteristics of you. You put that in there, and that's your prompt. Chat understands how you can wordsmith it if you want to. You don't need to because chat understand what you're saying, but you can figure it out the way it feels and flows for you. What is my next step after being enrolled with the agency? Go live. Come to my meetings on Sundays at 6:30. Go to school. Look at my materials in the school platform. Continue to go live. Make sure you're growing. Come to my live streams if you want support and resources. Schedule a one-on-one with me once a month. That's it. Yeah. That's what most people are doing. So all those things. Brainstorm 5 examples of niche topics, target audience, including demographic, psychographic, and pain points. Yep. Okay. So thank you for sharing. I appreciate it. Um, so when it comes to that's the prompt. The last thing I will tell you to do in pain points. Yep. The last thing I will tell you, did you send me the confirmation in the layout? What's the confirmation and layout? Layout for what, friend? Let me know what you mean, Harold. Let me know. Hope you feel better. Thank you so much, Voice of the Heels. I appreciate it. I did this. Thank you. You did this, Miss Vicky. How did it work for you? You talking about the prompt? Let me know if that's what you meant. Let me know if that's what you meant by that. Harold, let me know what you meant. Let me know what you meant, friend. Let me know what you meant. Confirmation my enrollment. Yeah, you're in. Now, did you join my school platform? Why do I feel like I didn't see that? Did I see that? I accepted somebody the other day. I feel like I didn't see it though. Was that you? Let me check. No. So you did join. I see you. You did. You did join school. So now you need to go in there. Go into school and you'll see it, friend. So yeah, so you're good. You're good. You did all the steps. I sent you everything you requested. Yep, yeah, I see you in my school. Can you tell me where to find the application to apply for the agency? So let me talk about the agency real quick. Um, my last step for the 3 steps, I did a video about it. Creator Search Insights. Go there as another tool. That's another way to come up with a topic for your live stream. I'll talk about that in a second, but let me talk about the agency. Where do I go to the school? Where you went to click the link when you joined it, when you got the confirmation email, you signed in, so you probably need to pin it. Creator Search Insights is another tool. Yep. You probably need to pin it so that you can always go back to it, but or download the app for school. But yeah, so just go back there. Shouldn't the live be our niche per bio kinda? Shouldn't the live be our niche per bio kinda? Um, in your bio, you should have keywords that align with your topic and your niche. Your niche. Think about a niche as an overarching umbrella, and topics are under that niche. So, for example, I say someone who's in like a niche for somebody might be someone who is into crafting. Crafting, the crafting is a niche, and under that subset of a niche is that there may be a crocheter in particular. So they're doing crochet. So topics for them may be crocheting for beginners. They may have a topic that says crocheting for intermediate and advanced stitches. Or they may have a topic that they're focused on where, oh, we're going to do crocheting, um, a particular type of ornament for Christmas. We're doing holiday things in our crocheting class. So they have different things they're doing, different topics they're covering, different themes for their live stream that they may want to bring to the live stream. But crocheting is more or less the umbrella, and they're part of the crafters, the fabric arts. That's what I heard. That's what they. So yeah, so that's what's going on. Um, so you could put that in your bio. You can talk about that in your content, and you should talk about it in your live stream. So all of it should be aligned. Yes. Um, um, yes, theology. Thank you so much, friend. You said something about the follow requirements. Yeah, you're trying to go live, friend. You need a blue box. I'll talk about the blue box in a second. Let me talk about the agency. I'm gonna say you need a blue box. That shows TikTok that you're engaging in the gifting. So when you come into a room, TikTok just told you to send something and you haven't done it yet. That's what you need to do. You need to have coins on your account. I tell you guys all the time, this is an engagement app. And if you're trying to go live, you're going to want people to engage in your live stream by doing the gifting because that's how you get visibility and pushed out even more. So you want to make sure, and it's how you grow as a live host. So you want to make sure that you are doing it also. Um, do you schedule in advance so followers can join? Yep, I try to schedule out my lives. I'm a long-term care focused on survey readiness. Okay. So so yes. Thank you all for the populace. I appreciate you, friends. You said I learned so much from joining your lives, Dr. Lisa. Thank you. You're so welcome, Dixie. I appreciate that. Gifting, sorry, new understanding. Understanding this. All right, friend. Theology, give me a second. Let me talk about the agency and I'm going to circle back about engagement. So if you could stay with me for a little bit, maybe about 10 minutes, I'm going to circle back so you know fully about what happens here. All right. And then when you talk about going live, you're going to be able to do it as an engaged viewer and you could share that with your community on how to engage. So that's what I teach too. All right. So, um, agency, creator network agency, creator network agency. Yes, Harold. Yes, you're good. You're good. Harold, let's schedule a one-on-one soon. Let's schedule a one-on-one, maybe one day next week, because that will give me some analytics to look at and we could talk through it. So we could talk about your layout. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, I like it. I like it. But um let's schedule a one-on-one because you're gonna start monitoring your performance that way from your analytics. So let's schedule a one-on-one to talk about it. Um, in the meantime, let's do this. Agency. So TikTok has what's called a creator network program. It is under your live center. If you are on your profile, you click TikTok studio. All right. You'll see post and you'll see live. Scroll down on the live side. So on the live side, click the live side. Scroll down to tools and resources. Under tools and resources is an arrow with boxes. You can see all the different boxes there. That's where you're going to see, that's where you're going to see Creator Network and click that box. That's the program I'm talking about. Douglas, do you see my restriction, my violations? I see violations. Your restrictions are for that particular live. You get a restriction for it. The violation, I see it because I can appeal it and support you with a violation because you get suspended for a few days. But the restriction just restricts you from being seen on the For You feed. So I see violations. Um, Let me know if you had, is there a follow-up question or you good? You don't have one. I don't see a restriction or I don't see a violation for you, so you good. Hey, Kelly. Welcome to the room. Hey, Kiko. Thank you so much for the hearts. All right. So TikTok's Creator Network program, TikTok had 8 million people go live last year. Of those 8 million people, they're looking to scale that. Only 300,000 of those people are with agencies. Agencies is where you can get training. You can get, just like the restrictions and violations that was just mentioned by Miss Vicky, agencies can see your violations. And if you get banned, and they can support you with trying to get your account back. All right. We can submit an inquiry on your behalf. So you get protection. And TikTok wants you all to follow the rules of engagement. They want you to follow the community guidelines. They don't want you to get in trouble. So agencies are there to help you understand how to operate appropriately on the app. All right. Hey, Happy. Hey, friend. How you doing, Sin? And so because of that, they're looking to scale the ecosystem of Go Live with people who understand the rules of engagement, who are going to be consistent with going live, and that you're looking to grow and monetize even further. When you win, TikTok wins. Okay, that's it in a nutshell. TikTok wins when you win. All right. Okay, I got violated on my last live for telling my son's story. You got to turn on your content disclosure as well as your audience control. You got to be careful about what the words you use also. Um, if others are using my content without my authorization, can I get paid for that whenever they use it? That's a legal question. I don't know the answer to that. Not from a TikTok perspective. That's a legal question, Harold. So you would have to make sure that you submit the legal form that they're impersonating you, or they are um, using copyrighted content. Okay. Hey family, how you doing, friend? There's a form you fill out for that. Let me if you message me on that, I'll send you the post I did about it. So let me know if you have questions. Hey, how you doing, T? T, you changed your name. I see you, friend. It's like you took out the wealthy with. I see you, friend. I see you. Awesome, friend. Okay. So yeah. Um yeah, you can you can turn off that option. They still steal it though. I got it turned off on mine. They still steal it. So it's interesting. I don't know if they're doing screen records. I'm not sure what's happening, but they've stolen mine too because I turned off the download option. I sent that to you, Harold. I think I know I sent that to you. So let me know if you didn't get that. All great information. Where do I find your application? You said all great. I'm interested in the copyright information too. Send me it's a post I did, so I'll share it to you. Send me a DM, Bella, and I'll share the post that I did about how to get to the legal website. Um, so, Service Plus is something you can click to get to me. It's also the agency. Let me talk about my agency. Can you tell me if I have many things in my bio? Too many things? Um, no, your bio looks fine, friend. I skimmed it real quick, but it looks fine in the sense that you got multiple things, but it's fine to start with. Hey, do you just get a restriction on my live or from the nudity? I'm fully clothed. Why is that? I have no idea. You got to make sure you don't remove anything. Did you take off a sweater, take off some glasses, take off something? Um, be careful of doing that on the screen because it looks as if you're removing stuff, like you're about to strip. So then TikTok like, oh no, you're not. So be careful. Really, yeah, you got to be careful of what you're taking off because it gives the illusion that you're like, and TikTok, we're gonna restrict this before it get too bad. And so I don't know what happened though, but just know that that's part of it. If you got too much skin showing, TikTok doesn't like that either. Like if it looks like you are half dressed or not dressed, it can get you in trouble. So you need to be on Service Plus to join your agency. No, you do not. Um, they should restrict some people lyrics then. Yeah, they should. There's a lot of things they should do. Let me do this. Let me say hello. Let me pin my agency page. This is the agency page. This is the official page for the agency. I need to post more content, so don't judge me, but the videos that are posted there will have the videos that are posted there have the application to the agency on it. So you can apply by clicking one of the videos, or you can go into the bio on this account. This is a business account for the agency, is verified also. So I just want to make sure I say that out loud too. And that's where the web page, my stand store is there. So it's on that page. I don't put stand on this page for a reason. I'll talk about that. Well, TikTok restricts you. That's why. So you can get in trouble because TikTok sees that as redirecting people off the platform. So I put it on this account on purpose. So you can apply over here. You could also go into my stand. The applications in my stand as well. So those are the two places you would go. If you click Service Plus, you can DM me and I will send you the application link to apply. Okay. Or you can message me here. I also do one-on-one consultations if you need more individualized support and attention. You can meet me you can schedule a one-on-one with me. You also can I do coaching. I do a 4 week and an 8 week coaching program where I walk you through the process for standing up your business, helping you with understanding TikTok, helping you understand how to go live and leverage the live streaming process. It just depends on what you need. So I have a couple clients that I've been working with lately to help them with their process. So those are ways that you can get a hold of me. When you not in the live, you have no option to appeal it, and not even after the live, going over there to the view details. It's not there either. Oh, that's unfortunate. Um, uh, you said I just started the live. I took nothing off. Oh, hey. I think whatever you had on might be the problem. But yeah, I'm not sure. You got to look at what you had on too. Then, um, someone was live streaming my show on this platform and was getting a lot of gifts with their followers. Oh wow, live streaming your show while you're live. That's interesting. I'm going live today. Hopefully. Okay. Okay, good, good. Marguerite, thank you so much. Marquise, is that it, Marquise? I had no option to appeal it. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened then, T. Thank you. You're welcome. Can you answer questions about leveling up? SP, SP, have you started going live yet? You asked me that last time, and you hadn't even started going live. Let me know if you're asking. Are you talking about leveling up as a viewer? Yes, I'm going to talk about engagement. Let me know if you meant, because in my mind I was thinking live host leveling up. I was thinking of the league, but I think you're talking about as a viewer. So yes, I'll answer that, friend. What time zone are the Sunday meetings? Eastern. I'm in Florida. Yes. What is the Stand Store? Stand Store is a e-commerce platform for you to I shouldn't say e-commerce. Well, yeah, it's digital product platforms. So that you can sell your courses, your consultations, those type of items on your um, for your community. You said you have church Sundays evenings. Okay, okay. Well, yeah. So we have a standing meeting at 6:30, and then I send the email out afterwards. TikTok is being quite generous with restrictions today. I know. Y'all be careful. Oh wow. Does it give you a time limit like 30 minutes? For what? What's that, friend? Marquita, let me know what you meant by that. I need to schedule an appointment with you next week. Okay. My appointment availability is open. So if you want to click Service Plus, just say I want to do a one-on-one and you can get to that. Go to my agency page and schedule it under my stand store. Dr. Lisa been quite generous with restrictions today. I know TikTok has been quite generous. Yeah, be careful, you all. Be careful. Miss Vicky, what was your restriction for today? What you get? TikTok must not like a blue shirt today. He said, okay. I don't know what happened, friend. I hope you're feeling better today. I'm feeling fine. Thank you so much for asking. I'm feeling a little bit better. Thank you, Mary Kay, as well. I appreciate you, Patrice. No, ma'am. SP blue number. Okay, I got you for the blue number. We'll talk about that because I know I had a couple people ask, and so I'm going to talk about that next. Since I am trademark, I want to get paid from the using my materials. Yeah, you might have to seek legal advice for that, Harold. I'm not able to make this Sunday meetings. I'm in Central. Okay. Yeah, the Sunday meetings are really helpful. I see the Sunday meetings. Let me digress for a quick second. Sunday meetings, I see them almost like a master class, a mastermind, masterclass, think tank. It's really good because you get other creators in the room and we're off platform, we're on Zoom, we're talking and sharing, um, just what's happening for our live streams. People ask questions, we able to talk a little bit further and more in depth about things. Other people share their experiences, so it becomes a good dialogue. So just keep that in mind. We've been doing this for almost a year now, Sundays at 6:30s. It works for me, honestly, in terms of my schedule and availability. So that's I don't record them. I don't record them because it's for people to attend. If I gotta show up, then you gotta show up. So that's the way I see it. And so I just say that I do send out meeting notes afterwards so people can kind of get a summary. But I think the meetings are really, really good. It's some good information you're getting from them. Um, so yeah, so to go live. Um, what was your question? You asked about how many minutes to go live. You want to get to the point where you're going at least an hour, Marquita. Go at least an hour, 61 minutes. That's what I tell people. Try to get in that habit. But in the beginning, those first three lives, you got to do a total of 30 minutes. Good day one could be 10 minutes, day two could be 10 minutes, day three could be 10 minutes. But I will tell you to try to go longer and scale it. Hey, Mrs. Treetop. Um, so how do you do a stand store? Debbie, you would go to stand.com and sign up with them. And then make sure you know what you're offering and create the descriptions. If you go to my stand store, everything there is pretty easy and intuitive to create it, but everything there is something that I had to come up with the words for. Anything you see written, I had to come up with the words for it. And so you just got to make sure you're setting your systems up. There's some quick clickable ways to kind of get it up and going. But for the most part, you got to make sure you create the descriptions and all that stuff too. Do you feel average watch duration is a good metric for judging your live stream effectiveness? Um, I think it helps to make sure you have views and people in your room. I think it's one of many metrics, but yeah, it's a good one just to know how long people are staying on your content and watching your live. Yeah. What time on Sunday? What time are the Sunday meetings? Sunday meetings start at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. These are my agency only. So if you're in the agency, these are meetings that you get invited to. Agency only. Thank you so much, Idea Barista. So yeah, do I think that a page can eventually integrate? Hey, look at you, Gina. Welcome, reaching level 10. Congratulations, friend. Thank you all for the gift, and I apologize if I didn't say thank you. I appreciate all the support. Thank you for the power populars. Appreciate it, friend. Do you think that a page can eventually integrate two areas of interest, extreme different subject? I think you should just have two accounts in that case. Use two different audiences. I think it's just two different accounts. Today I got a restriction and shop page if gifts today for inorganic requesting gifts. I was not. Oh, yeah, TikTok's funny acting. Yeah, you're right. It's on a warpath today, huh? I don't. Yeah, I got one of those last week, and I was like, I don't know why I got it neither, and I appealed it, and they didn't approve it. So yeah, that happened to me last week. Last week it was pretty bad. Remember, I got the age restriction. I got all that stuff last week, so it was really doing the most. He said 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, Eastern time, Eastern. What's the right watch duration? You said what's the right watch duration for your live stream in terms of how long somebody watched your live? Um, you want to watch? You want to be in a 2 minutes or more. That's probably good. It's increasing at that point. Two, four is really good in terms of duration. That's really good. Hey, Mr. Treetop, thank you so much for the stickers. I see you all with the stickers. Thank you so much. Maybe because I had the viewer wishes up, but I was ignoring it. Oh, I don't know. You think it came fast? Was people like doing it too fast? That might have been part of it too. I think that happened to me where it was too fast coming in rapid fire and TikTok felt a certain way about it. I got to turn on my viewer wishes. Matter of fact, let me turn it on now because I'm in a campaign. I am in a campaign and I want to make sure I get credit for turning it on. Okay. Okay, there we go. And then I'll talk about it because I've been talking about using this a little bit more. How do you get higher live views? Um, People have to engage in your live. You got to continue to go live consistently. Try to increase your live time frame to like 2 hours or more. That helps too. What is the difference between monetizing and non-monetized? Earning rewards and not earning rewards. Um, yeah, it's about the gifting that happens. Thank you, Gina. Wink, wink. Appreciate you, friend. How do you get higher views or push? It's Kel, I think it's about you going. How often do you go live? Go live more. It's a lot of it's going live. I'm answering that question, I guess, in a vacuum because I'm not sure what you do already. So you have to give me more context. It's not just, oh, all of a sudden you click this and you get high views. No, it's about you showing up, being consistent, knowing the audience. It's kind of what I said earlier, and I'm sure you just came in, but it's about how you start your live and you're talking to your right audience. Wait, how do I join the agency? That's what's the requirement? Requirement is that you are already a live host and you are going live at least 4 days out the week for at least an hour. You're going consistently. If you join the agency and you don't go live, you don't need an agency. So I did have to remove people who were not going live previously because TikTok just changed the rules in the month of March. So I'm very cognizant of who I try to bring on. So you got to make sure you have some live hours that you've already done. You've gotten some hours in. Definitely do those first 3 lives and then continue to go live and then join the agency after that amount. After you've done, you're gonna plan on going live each each week at least 4 times a week, um, 4 days a week. Um, Also, I don't require battles. I do, and those are those match events. I don't require them, but I will say this: you should start participating in them because here's why. TikTok is really pushing that a little bit more. You get more visibility, more ways to earn monetization. So it really is a great way to build your community too. Um, I could see a future where it's going to be required. So start doing them maybe once a month, something where you're integrating that into your live stream time frame. So that would be my recommendation. But I don't require it. Beyond just going live and trying to go live 4 days, if not every day, is going to be the main requirement. Maybe I should say it that way. So let's see. Hold on one second. I got to catch up on comments. Okay. Harold, I don't have an answer for that. It literally is people sending gifts. It's the gifting. That's the monetization, or the super fans, or people supporting your gift gallery and stuff. That's the difference. That's to make money or not make money on the app. I don't know another way to answer that question for you, friend. I don't know what you're looking for in the answer from that question. Maybe that's what I'm confused by. I haven't reached 10K, but I still make money after my shows. What does that mean? You make money from the gifting. The gifting is what is how you monetize on the app. Um, hey, sorry for that. I am praying for you to get better. Thank you so much, friend. Um, you're still congested and going live. You rock. Thank you, friend. Y'all can see the questions. The questions are weighing on me, y'all. oh, oh, that's not me. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. Good morning, good morning. Do you think you might be live today at 4? I'm gonna be live at 4. I'll probably be back. I need to take some more medicine though. How do you get the personalized banner? It's a board. It's a board. You have to do it before you start your live. You click boards under settings and then you write your words. Make sure you don't put TikTok or any social media, no websites, no pricing, and no personal identifying information, your name, your email, your phone number, none of that. Someone told me that you said somebody told you should disclose if you want to make money. What you mean in terms of like a content disclosure form? What do you mean by that? You said, Vicky, you said, Dr. Lisa, are we in challenge mode? We are, I guess, not quite. I haven't put out the one for the 16th. We have one that I have to schedule. I need to go. See you next time. Thank you so much, Dixie. I appreciate you being here. So let me come back down. Thank you all for sharing out the live. If you haven't shared it, click the arrow here to share out the live. I appreciate it. He said, on our bio. No, don't put that in your bio. I'm praying for you. Thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. Thank you for the stickers. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for that, for the boards. I felt like I never knew what that was. Yep, that's what it is. How do you get personalized stickers created? You got to make them under Canva, ChatGPT, Photoshop. Yeah, you just make them. Yep. Or your camera roll. Um, we rapid fire questions. I know. It just got all. So what is the 10K people are talking about? 10K for creator rewards program. That's for the video. That's for the post side, posting content. It's not for your live stream. No, there's not a 10K milestone for the live stream. It definitely is a milestone. It's a milestone in general for the app, but it's not necessarily for the for the live stream. It's for your content. You can turn on video gifts. That feature comes available where people can send you gifts to your video content. Um, and so all that's there. Yeah. And then the creator rewards program. That's where you don't instantly become eligible for it. It's also based on how your content is performing within a 30-day period, but it's also opens up that eligibility. TikTok says I'm scheduled for a battle every fifth and ninth. How did that happen? I don't know. I'm scheduled for battles, I think daily, but nobody requests them. So I don't. The person I'm matched with somebody who I'm supposed to battle with at 4, but they never request me, so I never do it. So I don't know what's going on. I think that's a new thing. I don't know how that is now happening, but I daily I have something that's scheduled. So what is the so 10K rapid fire questions? Yes. To remove somebody is touching the words. The screen pops up. You can mute them. Means that you're removing the words. You can block them. Means that you're removing them, or you can report them. The fifth through the ninth. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure why that happened. Is that a campaign you signed up for? I don't have any battle schedule. Never seen that notice. Yeah. Well, for me, it's every day. And I don't think I signed up for a campaign that has that. So I'm not sure why it's doing it. Thank you for all the information, time and time. I'll be back periodically. Thank you so much, Demon Slayer. Thank you so much, friend. Random battles that pop up on the screen for me at midnight, but I don't answer them anymore. Oh, really? They come up every midnight for you, Black Lotus? Yeah. Yeah, I have like 2 or 3 a day that's scheduled. Don't know why. Okay, so I shouldn't worry about those battles. Now you know what I now you know I didn't. Hey, Coach Jesse. Okay, so let me talk about Blue Box. SP, are you still here? And then my friend who asked the question earlier, are you still here? Uh, New Generation Herald. Herald, that's content focus. That's content focus. The 10K follower is pertaining to the Creator Rewards program in video gifts, where when you get to 10K followers, they can turn that they turn on video gifts. You can turn that feature on where people can gift you for your video content, as well as, and that's monetization, as well as the Creator Rewards program is for 10K followers, 100,000 views on that content, wink wink. You can get monetized for that. All right. Hey, Coach Jesse, how you doing, friend? That's what that's for. How do you leave an agency? Ooh, what is the blue box? Let me talk about the blue box too. Purple Heart, welcome to the room, friend. You have one too. You have the level 14. um, you need to go to the the Creator Network program under your Live Center. So under the Creator Network box, that's within the tools and resources. So go to your Live Center, scroll down to tools and resources. Under tools and resources is Creator Network. Those are the agencies. Find out what agency you belong to. Contact them so that you can look at their terms, you can see all the information there. And if you read through that page, it'll tell you what to do. Okay? So that's what you're doing. Without me, um, coaching or poaching you, but you definitely want to talk to your agency first. Okay. Explain subscription to live. Um, the Superfan is the subscription program. As a live host, you have a super fan benefit where your fan club can come and you determine what the benefits you want to offer. Mine is I do a Ask Me Anything live. I open up my panel boxes, we talk there, and people can join the live stream that way. Um, you know what? I think that's under live recordings, Diamond. How do you control the live highlight posting? Under live recordings, there's a little settings wheel. Once you click that at the top right corner, click that, and there's like a couple of different things to turn on and off. You said SP, you're still here? Oh, Ginger T, I know. I need several different things. Yes. Is there a time limit to be with an agency? Each agency has a agreement. Mine is 6 months right now. I'm doing 6 months for my new people. So Harold Jules was 6 months too. Thank you, friend. Thank you very much for the title. Gift of the DJ glasses. I appreciate that, friend. Thank you so much for that. You lit up them DJ glasses. Thank you, Coach Jesse. There is a difference between super fans and subscribers. Subscribers is subscribers for your content. And I think there's rules for that. Thank you so much, friend. And then super fans is for the live stream only. So they used to be the same, and TikTok separated them. So live is super fans. That's your subscription program for super fans. Content for people to engage with your content side is called subscription. Yep. Uh, let's see. Okay. So let's make sure. Um, yeah, I want to make sure. I, there we go. I remove people out of my life who do that type of stuff because I don't agree with it. I don't know if you're scamming people. I don't want people to get misled. So when they put, you said same. When they put stuff like that in my chat, you gotta go. I don't tolerate scammers, and that seems very scammy to me. You don't come in someone's live just scamming and saying stuff like that. You out of here. uh-uh. So let me. That's not what we doing. We are not doing that. And so I was muting her. I hadn't blocked her, but I was like, well, let me just block you. So yeah, you don't do that to people. That is not the way you do things. Um, you have to renew. You have to renew to continue. We'll be going through a renewal cycle in the next couple of months because a lot of people joined in August, and I did that on purpose. Let me just quickly address that real quick. The agency, I made it 1 year for the first group of people. I did 1 year all the way up until the beginning of this year, and then I started making it 6 months. I did that on purpose because I was still trying to assess what was going to happen with TikTok. We were all trying to figure out what the future of TikTok would look like, and so the 6 months really became a way for me to kind of assess if people were committing to the process. Okay, because I don't want a whole bunch of people that I'm having to manage and send emails to and all this other stuff and have you in my group chats and you're not going live. So I'm looking at purging quite a bit of people who haven't been going live, and then obviously bringing people who are committed to the process and just being people who I'm investing my time, energy, and my money, because there's a lot of this is self-funded. TikTok does not pay well at all. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And so from an agency perspective, I'm in the red. I'm in the red. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, if I'm gonna pour into people and invest in people, I want these people to be people who are committed to the process. And so for that, I'm making the contract shorter so that I can kind of build a community that is really ready. All right. Um, moving forward, I may move it back to a year, but as of in August. But this first cycle, I'm making them six months now. Hey Doc, how are you, friend? Friends that learn battle message in school. Thank you so much. Let me say this. Um, The voice of heal. Give me 1 second. I don't know if I'm going to get to that today. I may say that for 4 o'clock. So I'm going to say not right now. I'm now moving stuff to 4 o'clock because the questions have kind of become where I'm off track. I'm going to do engagement, but let me finish this because we're almost at 2 hours, so I'll stay a little longer. And you have to go that long process again. Can you extend mine to 1 year? Can I? You said, "Can I give you 1 year?" I don't know if I can go back and change the contract now that you accepted. So we'll do 6 months. 6 months is not long, and then we'll extend it, Harold, if you are still going live. I can I can do it on Thursday and Friday. Okay, perfect. Um, so so if you're in the agency, you said what's the advantage of being with an agency? Training, protection, information about going live, monetization strategies, helping you to build your community, all those things you get if you get the right agency. Right agency will do that. Um, my agency, I do one-on-ones for my creators. So we do reviews of your analytics. We are a data-driven approach because I want you to pay attention to your numbers and how you're improving. Um, Thanks for the explanation. You're welcome. When it comes to going live, I come live twice a day, 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. I also do Zoom meetings once a week with my agency members. Also do we have a school platform, SKOOL. Data is everything. I tell you, what gets measured gets done. So yes. So so we have a school community where you can get resources as well as connect and collaborate with other agency folks. Um, we have group chats here on TikTok. Um, so all that's part of it. Level 38 in the room. Look at you, friend. Awesome. Thank you, Coach Jesse. I see you, friend. And so ultimately, I want to see you guys be successful. I'm answering inbox messages all the time. I'm here for you guys. I go around to rooms. We have campaigns we do. So I offer, I think, a lot to help you grow. But your live is your live. You can't expect for anybody to do your live but you. So you got to show up for your live. I tell you how to network and connect with other live hosts and other people. We have an agency full of people who understand how to support, liking a live, sharing it out, engaging in the live stream. So all of that matters, but you got to show up. All right. And so you also have to be an engaged viewer too. So that's the main thing. So that's what I offer. When it comes to the battle thing that I had posted, advantage include an amazing coach like Dr. Lisa. Advantage include amazing coach like Dr. Lisa. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you, Miss Vicky. Um, what Coach Jesse let me put it one more time. Coach Jesse put in here that the Friends and Learn is in school. If you are in the agency, what she's talking about is we used to do this back in the beginning in the last year mainly. I don't think we've done it much in 2026 actually. But it's a day to support new creators that don't understand the whole battle concept and want to understand how to do it. And so we do it in kind of this low barriers, low stakes. Is other new people in the agency, and you all are learning. And Coach Jessie she's a great trainer. She got to walk you through the features and stuff. And so we're doing that on Thursday and Friday of this week. There's a few people. You said I get it now. You're welcome, friend. There's a few people who are here that are new. Look on the school platform. Respond to her message because she asks questions about what time you can do it. We usually do it in the evenings. Um, what's your name, your username, that stuff on TikTok, so she can make sure she friends you and you guys can be paired together and stuff. So all that stuff is needed because you need to do that for anybody you're going to do a coordinated battle with. All right. The randoms is randoms, but a coordinated one, you have to do that. She said, just tell her which day. So if you can let her know Thursday or Friday, she could do both. Yep. Thursday or Friday. I think there was some people who preferred Thursday over Friday. So that's why both days are out there. But yeah, so let's see if we can make that happen. If you're new, sign up. Coach Jesse, Coach B, she's actually live right now. So she's not hearing this message. And I don't know if she was in Sunday's meeting. She did a one-on-one with me. She wants to learn. And I told her this was coming up. So I need to circle back to her. So she's somebody you might want to pencil in as somebody who wants to do it. And I think I told her Friday. So Friday might be her day, but I'll let her know Thursday and Friday's available. Okay. So I just got to remember to make sure I tell her that. But she may be somebody out there to do it. Um, Another person is Janice. I think Janice had interest in learning too. So I have to make sure she knows. Okay. Um, Blue box. SP, if you're still here and in the chat, if you guys don't mind, let's put the word blue. We're going to do this real quick because SP said how to level up. That was the question. Somebody else, I think it was purple. Purple, you asked the question like, what is a blue box? Because I had mentioned it. Um, I tell you guys, always check your levels. Always check your levels. When you put the word blue in, click your photo. Your photo, I want you to click it. Your blue box is the box that says LV, your number. Your number may be 0. That means you don't have one. It could be 23, 24, 12, whatever your number is, 19, 14, 26. You're putting in that, you're going to click that blue screen. Please look at mine. So when you click, I'm going to have you look at it. So we're going to look at it together. So click your your 20. I can't look at yours. Matter of fact, I can't look at it. You have to look at it. Because what shows up for me is my information. This is your information. So I can't see it as a live host. So SP, you're clicking your LV20. A blue screen pops up. Um, I thought I read somewhere that if you're not getting likes on a live, they will end it. No, I don't. That doesn't happen. But you should get likes. The likes are the hearts that are flowing. So you always want somebody liking your live. Um, So yeah, I can't see. Yeah, I can't see it. You have to see your own. I did the application. Karen, you did the application. Um, Give me 1 second. I'll check it in a second. When it comes to the blue box, there's a scrolling message. It tells you how many points you've gotten. Um, and then there's a symbol, / symbol, that tells you the total amount of points you need for level 21 in your case. And then there's a scrolling message underneath there. You should see it. It'll say showcase, but then it'll say so many points to level up. There you go. 2756 is what you need. 2756 is what you need to level up to 21. So as you're doing gifting engagement, this is your gifting experience points that you're doing. As you're doing that, it tells you how many points you're leveling up. As a live host, you want to make sure you have a blue box because that shows that you also support people who come in and support you. Yeah, the level up ship is 1,500. Yeah. So um with that, with those points, you could be strategic about if you do a little bit in one room versus another, you could slowly decide to level up. So it's just totally up to you in terms of how fast and how you want to move. Someone asked me what's a good level. 25 is the makings of a good level. So I will get to level 21. 15 points minus your 1500. So if you did that level up ship, you still have you still have about 1300 more points to do before you level up, because you got to subtract 1500 from that 2756. So you would be 21 after you get after you are you remove the 2756. Okay, you reduce that number. So yeah, yep. So be strategic. You don't have to break the bank, but 25 is a good level. 25 allows you to fly in, like our friend Elle, she did. Purple, let me know if you caught what I just said, because I see you had liked the live. Why do you say 25 is a good level? 25 allows you to fly in. Have you ever seen people fly in? Really quickly, when you click that blue screen, there's a question mark in the top right corner. You could read the question mark and it'll give you the breakdown. But 25 allows you to be visible. I got it. It allows you to be visible. So you are actively looking at ways to create visibility for yourself. That's how you grow. That's how you get more followers. You want to be intentional about that visibility. Look at you. Congratulations. That was funny. The South Peak Sloth. That was cute. Thank you, friend Harold. Thank you for that. You leveled up to level 20 for that too. Awesome. I love it. I love that. Thank you so much, friend. Um, so yes, so when you are Karen, so when you are going to other lives, just pay attention to your blue box level. I tell people pay attention to that. You don't have to break the bank. You can budget yourself out. You can come up with days that you want to support and you want to grow. You can decide what that looks like for yourself, but you decide your pace. 25 is the first milestone I would say is good. The next milestone is 35. 25, you can fly in when the room is under 100. My room is under 100. 35 allows you to fly in when the room is under no matter who's in the room. 35, everybody you can fly in. So that's the next milestone. I'm at 32. I'll be at 35 by the end of the year, y'all, because the numbers get bigger that you got to do. The more you grow, the more you got to do. So that may be my December goal to be at 35 before the year is out. Okay, does that mean I can't go live until I have a blue box? Not necessarily. You might have live access now, friend, but I will tell you this, and this is what I teach. Thank you so much for the populars. Here's what I teach. If you're trying to be a live host, for your room to really grow and thrive is going to be based on the gifting and engagement that happens in that live stream. People sending roses, people say, hey, spiritual, people supporting your live stream in that way. If you are not engaging and gifting, then you shouldn't expect people to gift you, which means you may not grow fast because TikTok's not going to push people in your room. Because again, TikTok wants to see gifted engagement too, because this is a TikTok economy. So you got to be intentional about what you're doing so that people can support you too. All right. Thank you guys. I appreciate the support. Thank you so much. You said I was doing the calculation, see how much I need to level up, and boom, it happened. Congratulations, Fred. I love that. Yes, it is reciprocating space. Yes, that's what this is. Yep, got it. You got to think of it that way. Thank you so much. Happy birthday. I didn't come up with these terms, TikTok did, but I appreciate that, friend. Thank you for the support. It is. That is the perfect way to think of it, Bella. You got to think about what you're doing and what you're how you're showing up. Um, how you're showing up. Good morning, friend. How are you? Um, Thank you so much. Wink, wink. Let me know if there's any other questions, friends. I appreciate you guys being here. Let me know if there's any other questions. Um, Hold on one second. So my friend, there's a couple of you who applied to the agency. Ashley, you applied. I don't know if you're still in the room. You missed the celebration. I missed it. Hold on one second. I did. You reached level 13. And then parent growth, she reached level I think that was 8. 7, level 7 and level 13. Look at that. I was clicking the buttons. Congratulations to both of you. Thank you so much. Look at you. What are the things that will get you banned across from the obvious? I appreciate you too. Thank you, SP. Um, Banned. Um, you typically get violations first. They typically give you a violation. Obviously, doing something that's something illegal that you can't do in real life and not go to jail for, you'll get in trouble for here. But yeah, yeah, they don't issue bans without you getting in trouble a few more times first, for you getting violations first. Like when it comes to the nudity violation, hate speech, harassing speech, dangerous behavior. You're not supposed to be smoking, drinking, any of those things on the app either. So yeah, that can get you in trouble. Um, Thank you all for being here. So my friend Karen, as well as Ashley, you both are officially in the agency. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. You're both officially in the agency. Um, got an invite to the agency. I'm sorry, you got an invitation. So you need to accept the invitation. And once you accept the invitation, you can officially join. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the heart puffs. Appreciate you, friend. So you can officially join. And that basically what will happen is um, you'll get a system notification in your inbox that says a Creator Network agency has invited you, Launch Your Income Agency in particular. If you don't get it in your inbox, go to the Creator Network area, that area under, you said, what is the agency? Give me 1 second, Brad. Go to the Creator Network area for under the Live Center. If you're under Tools and Resources, click Creator Network and you'll see the invitation there. All right. So once you get that invitation, once you accept it, then I will send you my web page to complete my database, my web page to be added to my database, so you can get invited to the meetings that we do on Sundays, and then also get invited to the school community. Once you fill out that web page, you'll get a confirmation. That's where the link to the school community is located. You can sign up there. So hopefully that makes sense, Karen. I don't know if you caught all that. I think you were in the room. BU, it's a creator network agency. You would apply to join it. If you are already going live, you apply to join it. All right. Let me know if you have questions. Do you go live yet? Let me know if you go live, and I'll give more information about what to expect. You said you was writing it down. All right, all right, you got it. So first step is to go into your system notification to see if they sent the invite that way. If not, you should see it under the Creator Network. For some reason, I don't know why it doesn't show up for everybody, but it's definitely under the Creator Network box for on the Live Center. You all, it is 2 hours and 8 minutes. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. I'm gonna be back at 4. Wink, wink. Thank you so much, friend. I'm gonna be back at 4. DJ, welcome to the room. Appreciate you being here. What do you do for your super fans? You said I just got one the other day, and I'm not. You said I'm not prepared. Oh, Margot, let me do this because that's a longer conversation because I'm not the whole break it all the way down. Come back at my 4 o'clock. I'll talk about super fans. All right. So come back at my 4 o'clock and then I'll talk about setting your super fan up, what to do, all the stuff. He said my points disappeared. What points are that? What points? Um, Only privately once. Still setting things up. Okay, see you at 4. So 4 o'clock Eastern. 4 p.m. Eastern is 3 p.m. Central. So come back at 4 p.m. Eastern. So look here, if you are going live, put it in the chat for us real quick. I'll spend a couple minutes where you guys can shout out your time, your topic, your time, and your time zone so people can see that. I always try to give people in my room visibility. Pineapple smoothie. What is that? Hey, Fred, thank you for that daily heart me. Hey, L. So put your topic, time, and time zone. Coach Jess is not in here, I don't think. Miss Vicky, you're in here. She's in the agency. She talks about from afraid to brave. So she's helping you go live. She talks about content creation. She talks about making sure you understand how to grow as a community person in her live community. He said pineapple smoothie for me. Oh, for my cold, that's gonna help. Oh, I like that. That sounds good. I might give me a pineapple smoothie. That sounds delicious. Um, Elle just flew in. She goes live as well. She talks about the overthinker, making sure you are not overthinking every aspect of your life, and particularly not overthinking this live streaming thing. Okay. And so, and then new generation show is Harold. He does music. He has music night tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. It's the musical night. He has a show rotation. So he has a whole series of things he does each night. So he goes live daily as well. Be yourself and self-care affects smile on others. Thank you so much. Coach Rhonda flying in. Welcome to the room. Overthinking. Elle said 4 nights a week at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Is tonight not a night? Tonight might not be a night then. Um, Coach Rhonda, welcome to the room. Coach Rhonda is our mindset coach, where she's helping you shift and get unstuck, especially our women who are in midlife, so 40 plus, and you are trying to get unstuck and you think life should have been a certain way, and you have these limiting beliefs and things that you tell yourself that are not true, that you made this narrative about your life and what it has to look like, and she helps you think differently. So definitely understand, there is plenty of support here, so you don't have to struggle by yourself. Okay. You said not tonight. Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. She is off on the Tuesday and Thursdays. Um, let's see. Diamond, my friend. Everything parenting. 10 p.m. Central. How to reparent yourself and heal your childhood trauma. Ooh, such a good topic. She went live yesterday and I had a chance to pop in on her. So I'm so happy I did. That was a good conversation, friend. Very good topic. Thinking about what we do to ourselves based on how we were raised, based on what type of relationships we enter and how that person was raised. And recognizing that we have a lot of baggage that we bring into our new relationship, into our parenting, that is not always good baggage. We always bring luggage, but we don't want to bring the bad luggage. Um, so let me know if you guys have any questions before I head off. I will be back. Appreciate you all. The egg family will show up tonight, will they? She has these cute uh props that she will share as a metaphor for families. So that's really good. Yeah. All right, my dear people. I have to get off this live. Let me go tend to myself, get me some hot tea, maybe a pineapple smoothie, some ginger tea, and blow my nose. All right, friends. I appreciate you guys. Sometimes we need to lose that luggage. We do. We do. That luggage, yes, it holds us back, y'all. Yeah. So, all right. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you all for watching the live, commenting, putting stickers in the chat, liking the live, sharing the live, and all the gifting. I appreciate all the support. Thank you so much. I tell you all the time when I end, remember, practice makes progress. We don't have to be perfect. All right. We're just simply trying to go live. All right, friends. Appreciate y'all. Bye bye. Thank you all. See y'all later. Bye bye.